flat tire, don't have the right tools, ripped my pants.
Ripped your pants.
I'm done with today.
One down, on to the next one.
This is like someone's broken dream right here. This is a property, I don't know if we'll do it because I don't know if the camera will do it any justice. That's really steep. Really steep. So this is down towards the end of the property and it just goes up and up. And what used to be up there, it's a burned down house. There's just a foundation. Well, you know, the basement, I guess. It's kind of sad seeing this actually. That's all that's left. It used to be a nice property. This used to be a real nice property. Someone put a lot of work into this. I think we're gonna walk up and go look at the barn now. Nice, steadily collapsing hillside. Yeah, this whole property, pretty cool. Man, it's cold. The drive up here was insane, like no joke. 4-wheel drive required. I don't think this one's an option, but it's definitely really cool to see. This is a cool barn. Well, they had goats, or sheep, or probably goats.
That's a lot of
That's a lot of goat poo. Hay. There's an old heater. So yeah, there you are. Property way up in the woods. We kind of liked this. This was really cool. Awesome. So they have a road that runs through the middle of this property. And there's one neighbor up the road. So you'd only have one neighbor. And the nearest neighbor's about a mile back up the road. So pretty isolated. Oh, I wish it wasn't so foggy. That's part of the property too. So yeah, it does go up pretty far. It goes up and then it goes down. And that's a pretty deep holler. This is one that we looked at on Google Earth, and looking at it on Google Earth, it was logged about, I don't know, back in '02, I think, so a while ago, but it has not regrown. It's pretty sparse compared to the neighbors. So yeah, not a lot of usable land. Unless you have a lot of goats, which, let Meg have her way. Oh yeah.
All right, well, out way farther than we thought it would.
This is way
out. I mean, it's obvious that the house burned down for a reason, because nobody's gonna come save it. Like, ain't nobody getting up here. So
we couldn't even get the trailer back here because the road is so tight.
So hairpinny, yeah, there's no way.
The hairpins are so tight.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way.
No. And if it snowed up here, we'd be snowed in for a while, probably, because you're not getting down this mountain. So, cool to look at. Awesome property itself, like, but it's also, half of it's really steep and just not what we're looking for.
Not enough usable land.
No.
It's cool though. It'd be a great bug out spot.
Yeah, it would. Or like a seasonal getaway kind of thing.
Or build a hunting cabin up here. Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
But not full-time homestead life. So, on to the next one.
Yep.
Alright, well, the third property was a bust because it just was like crammed right in the middle of a bunch of neighbors and looked really sketchy. So,
the neighbors too.
The neighbors did
It's one of
look
those
sketchy.
nay neighborhoods.
Yeah. So, but that's why you go look and double check everything. So we are on our way to a 4th property by ourselves. We didn't want to drag Marlon all the way out there because it's closer back to where we were, or we're parked. And this was out towards like Hickory and stuff like that. So we didn't want him to drive all the way out there and then all the way back because he's closer to this side. So we're gonna drive it there ourselves, but we are lunching, and we did bring lunch with us because, you know, we can't just go out and get whatever. So, boiled eggs. Should have boiled them ahead of time, or peeled them ahead of time.
It's hard to eat boiled eggs in the car if they're not boiled.
Oh, that would be unfortunate if we just grabbed a pack of not boiled eggs. No, I should have peeled them ahead of time, but I ran out of time. So, and then we brought some veggies and some cauliflower hummus that I made last night, which is surprisingly delicious.
Really
so I just roasted the cauliflower until it's like just fork tender and threw it in a blender. Oh, she wants to go that way. Whoops. Threw it in a blender with some olive oil and some garlic and salt, and it turned out super good. So, noshing on that, on our way to the 4th property, and hopefully people won't yell at us for being hungry. So, might take us longer to get back than we thought.
I stopped to take a break at this rest stop.
Yeah.
I needed to get out. I needed to get out and stretch my legs.
Yeah.
We haven't driven long periods of time in a while.
No, not in a month and a half.
As I'm coming out of the bathroom, I can see the truck, and it's like, that tire looks low, and as I get closer to the car, I can hear it.
Yeah, he opened the door, and I could hear hissing, but it didn't click, and he's like, so we have a flat tire. Cool.
It's almost flat. It's like,
At least we are stopped.
I'm just glad it didn't
blow or anything like that. We have you said we have a bolt?
There's a bolt. I'll film it.
I gotta pee, and then we'll fix this. Holy moly, that's quite a bolt. Oh, it's hissing. Can you hear it?
I don't know what it is, but it's in there good.
Yeah, it is. Yay!
Spare tire.
Hey, at least we were at a rest stop.
I have my adapter. So, in the strange world, I don't know why, but I took out the socket that I had in here that fits my key from my locked hubcaps. This is what I've come up with. I don't know if this will work. That's all I got.
They don't fit?
No, it's supposed to be 15/16.
Oh my gosh. Story of our life. And you don't have your drill.
I don't have the tools that I need in the car because
they're in the trailer. Because we've been using them for trailers.
Last time I had a flat tire, which was in Vegas, I had everything in here, but since we've been sitting so long, I've taken stuff out.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Where did that come from?
Hey, like, I gotta say thank you to Jared, the guy we got this car from. There's all sorts of stuff I keep finding in it. It's like, oh my gosh, that'll come in handy. Let's see if this will work.
Yeah, we're just gonna use this giant wrench that we found in the truck.
I don't know if this will work, but this is not what you're supposed to do, but
well, when you have a major flat tire. Nope.
That ain't gonna work.
Oh, come on.
Ha! Let's pour a wrench. Nope, that ain't happening. Let's check under the hood. There's a setup there too.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Oh, yes. Good job, Sasquatch.
That should be the right size.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Probably not.
Let's cross our fingers. I kind of feel like at this point, Sasquatch just needs his own channel. Yes? Yes! Oh! Hallelujah! Yes! Yay! Did it do I'm so excited. It's like, I am not dying at a rest stop.
We're not gonna die. It's just flat tire with no tools.
Oh, jalapeno.
Oh, nice.
Did you just rip your pants?
Oh, yeah.
What on earth?
That's really sharp.
Wow, apparently so.
Man, it got cold all of a sudden.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really sharp. Yeah, we're not gonna go look at that last house.
I guess
today.
not.
We're going home after this. I had enough fun.
You had enough fun.
Flat tire, don't have the right tools, rip my pants.
Rip your
I'm
pants.
done with today.
Oh my gosh.
Going back to bed.
Back to bed. Oh man. Oh, it sucks because I really wanted to see the last one. Oh well.
We can go tomorrow.
We'll go on a different day. You know, when we don't have flat tire and you're properly clothed. Oh, that's kind of funny. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at you. I'm sorry. You'd be laughing at me too.
Have you ripped your pants open for all of YouTube to see? Who this thing is?
Wait, what?
I've had this floating around since Vegas in my door. It's to keep your pants from getting ripped.
One last bolt is not gonna come off.
It's gonna be hard the whole way. Look on the bright side.
What?
It stopped raining.
That's true, it did. Thank goodness.
Nothing worse than changing a tire in the rain.
Oh, that's so true.
I don't know why, but it's real breezy right now.
Real breezy.
Real breezy.
In your nether regions.
Really cold. Down, like waist down for some reason.
Oh,
spoke too
hey,
soon. I made
it's
it rain.
sprinkling. Good job, babe. You better
Should have kept my mouth shut.
hurry this up. Ta-da.
Yay!
Let's go home.
Everybody's over here. Oh, it's dark. So everybody's watching the Hollars latest video.
Those weird people.
Those weird people on YouTube. It's kind of weird when you watch yourself on YouTube. It's like, hey, these people are weird.
Yeah. It's all good.
So after that long day of
Not much luck.
not much luck,
Yeah.
a lot of driving.
Ooh, I think I just cracked my measuring cup.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
There goes another one.
There goes another one. It's just the day for it. Cracked measuring
Oh,
cups.
don't be that
pop
dramatic.
tires.
Don't be that dramatic.
No, it wasn't that bad.
No,
It was
it
a good day.
It was.
It was nice getting to drive out and see.
It was. We learned some stuff. I think we learned that we do not want to be as far away from Asheville as some of those properties were.
Yeah, well, one of them was so far out.
Yeah,
it was a burned down house. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it was. It was a burned down house, and we were curious. We wanted to see it because everything's in place. Septic, electric, all that. It's all in place. There's a foundation. You could build off of it.
Right.
The drive up there, we realized why it was a burned down house.
We wouldn't even been able to get the trailer up there.
No, the road up there was sketchy.
Yeah.
So getting up there, we realized it's so far out. That's why it burned down. Nobody's coming to put your house out.
No.
Like, you're on your own that far.
Right? So.
We like being on our own. We like being out, but
Right.
that's a little
That's
bit
too far.
overboard.
Well, our thought is, like, we have to think about things like, what if we get hurt?
Yeah, what if one of the
We
kids...
can't get to the
you know,
hospital.
something like that.
Stuff like that. Or what if the house catches fire? So, a little too far out. It was also the side of a mountain.
Yep, not a lot of usable space.
We talked about how one of them was a nene house with the neighbors and stuff. It
Yeah.
just looked pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
Pretty sketchy part of town. And then the first one, the property was cool, but the house was shot.
The house,
just
they
shot.
wanted too much money for the house.
Yeah.
Like the property. The property was great. They wanted too much for the house
Yeah.
when... Honestly, it's better to bulldoze the house
It
and
would have
start
been,
over.
yeah. Like, it was...
So much water damage and mold and rodent damage. It was just-
Yeah.
And trash. Oh.
So much trash, and the roof was shot. I mean, it would have just been better
Yeah.
if we got it. It would have been just to take it down and put another house on it.
This camera gets heavy after a minute.
It really does. It's gonna work on those log arms. So, wasn't bad. Like you saw, we did not make it to the last house because tire and pants.
Sorry, I'm not gonna go looking at houses and tromping all over if
No,
I
that's
have
cool.
extra air conditioning.
Especially if, like, you know, the neighbors show up
Right.
to ask, what are y'all doing? Oh, just wandering around with no pants.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Today, I did not have an official plan for dinner, and then we were driving back and I was like, you know what, we just need comfort food after a long day of rain and cold and kind of bummed with no luck on the houses. So we are doing mashed potatoes. This is ground beef.
That's soon to be mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. I will smash them with ghee. And
which is wonderful.
We have been using just the leftover starch water for a while.
So
instead of milk.
It was our last Whole30 round. Like, I personally love mashed potatoes.
Yes.
They're near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
My mom can attest to that.
Yes.
We couldn't make mashed potatoes because you need butter, you need milk. I mean, whatever you're gonna add to them, sour cream.
Right.
Well, we were thinking, it was like, well, you know, what could we do? Water, I guess. We figured out if you save this starchy water that you boil the potatoes in and you add that back,
yeah,
it doesn't take very much,
no,
but you actually get really creamy potatoes.
Really creamy.
You can add your oil, in our case, ghee.
Sometimes we add coconut milk.
Yeah.
And
honestly, after doing that last round of Whole30,
we like it better.
We like it better this way.
So we just save the water and then pour whatever we need back in there. So mashed potatoes, and then it's sauteed onions. Ooh. And red pepper.
Oh, yes.
Sauteed onions and red peppers. That's going to go in here. I'll put a little bit of water to make it gravy, and then that's going to go on top of the mashed potatoes. Oh, this is ground beef.
Ground beef, ground lamb.
Ground lamb, yeah, because that was the package we found. So, comfort food, nourishing, fills bellies, keeps everybody warm. Kind of a little boost after
cold
not
and rainy.
Finding anything today.
Yep.
But that's okay. As some of you have said, this is like 3 steps closer to the one. It's out there somewhere. So we are curious about the other one we were going to see today, so we'll have to go see that on a different day when we can, when we're not, you know, dealing with a flat tire. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's it for the day.
Yeah, that's it for the day.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.